Hello everyone, my name is Z, and welcome to a new segment that I'd like to call Z News. As of now, the intent of this segment is to inform you guys of events that are happening in my life that are going to have a direct effect on the channel. And with that in mind, I want to share the biggest piece of news that I have for you today. The biggest news is that last week, I went to the orthodontist and I got a pair of braces, or a set of braces. Why now, you might ask? There are a couple reasons, but most of them stem from one problem. The main problem is that I have a fairly serious underbite, and that has been messing with my teeth and my jaw. Specifically, because of my underbite, I bite down improperly. And what that has caused is it's caused my teeth to force themselves to compensate by moving out of alignment, so I've got some crooked teeth. And additionally, my improper bite has caused stress on my TMJ, or better known as the temporomandibular joint, which is basically like the area of muscles and ligaments and stuff around the part where your jaws connect. And the problems that I've had with my TMJ have been severe enough to cause me some fairly serious headaches. So I've got braces now for the next a little over a year. And in addition to that, I will be undergoing jaw surgery to get my underbite fixed. And that it's a pretty big deal, but I think in the long term, it will be better for me overall. It'll solve a lot of problems that I have, both with my teeth and my jaw, and things should just be better after I get this whole ordeal over with. Now, how is this going to affect the channel? Well, the biggest problem is going to be after I get the surgery. For the first 1 or 2 weeks, I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna have a lot of difficulty speaking and even eating just because of the surgery itself. So it's gonna be a little difficult to figure out how to produce content for you guys during that time. However, I do have a couple ideas, and I'll explain those in another segment closer to the actual surgery date. Now, the other problem, which is slightly more, it's less a big deal, but the other problem that I've found is that it's a little bit more difficult to speak with braces. And I have a feeling it has something to do with just the fact that I have this extra, essentially like set of teeth attached to my other teeth, and it just makes it weird to say certain sounds, especially S's and stuff. So if you notice any differences in my speech patterns, it's because of that. And I don't expect it to greatly affect any commentary or the channel itself, but I just felt that you guys deserve to know. With that out of the way, I want to move on to the next big piece of news, and that is, if you didn't know already, first of all, I am currently enrolled in college and I've been living here. So recently I moved from an apartment, a nice quiet apartment, nice quiet clean apartment, to a dorm room. And the main reason was I just wanted to be closer to a bunch of my friends and closer to campus in general. Now, this has caused a couple problems because what I wasn't intending was the building that I moved into. It's a nice building, but it's a little old, and it makes sounds among other things. And in addition to that, there's a lot more people, and so the noise factor is a little frustrating. So it makes it a little bit more difficult for me to figure out how to record without like anything interfering with the audio of the videos that I put up. So I'm working it out. I'm gonna do my best to make sure that this doesn't interfere with any of the quality of the content I release, but I'm gonna have to figure out basically how to work around, you know, other people's schedules of the people living in the dorm, and in addition to that, I don't know, maybe figure out some soundproofing options. It's going to be a bit of a challenge, but I think I can do this. So never fear, the quality of the content should not be affected. Now, with quality in mind, I want to move on to the final topic that I have to talk about. And the final topic it's going to be about the frame rates. Now, the frame rate issues that I've been having I noticed them, and I don't know if you've noticed them, but especially in the Bioshock videos, I've been having some issues with frame rates. And originally it was because my game itself was actually lagging. Now, it's something to do with the recorded footage itself. I switched to a different video recording software that was less taxing on my computer, and it works better. Like, I don't lag when I play the game, but the recorded footage, for some reason, especially in like spots with more intense things going on, just the frame rates drop in the actual recording, and I'm not sure why. So I looked it up, I went searching, and I found out that there are basically a couple of reasons why it could be happening, but the biggest one, the most common one, was I did not have a hard drive that wrote fast enough and like could basically handle all of the stuff that I was doing. Now, if you didn't know this already, I've been doing most of my recordings off of my college laptop, and it's not a bad laptop. It's good enough to do like singular tasks like gaming, like just like playing a game or doing schoolwork. It's great for that. But since I've gotten into YouTubing, I've started to use a lot more programs to sort of improve the quality of my releases and content overall, and that is just a little bit more taxing. Like, having all those programs running around at once has been pretty taxing, and so I can understand this possible problem. Now, I don't know exactly how I'm going to fix it. The most obvious solution would be get a better computer, but that costs money, and I don't really have any money to spend right now. Maybe if I can find a job over the summer, I will figure something out, but for now, I'm pretty much broke, so I've got to work with what I have. The other thing I could do, possibly, would be to just get a new hard drive and figure out how to attach to my computer so that I can run the recording software through something different, and then have the game running on a separate hard drive. And that would probably increase the writing speed, the recording, like everything getting taken down nice and perfect. Now, that also costs money, less, and it's more of a band-aid. So there's a couple of other things, and I'm going to be looking into them, but for now, like my aim for right now is while I have to deal with this problem, I'm going to continue to release the BioShock footage. It's a series that I want to work on, and once I start something, I really prefer to get it done. Now, probably aside from that, until I can find like a better computer or figure out a way around this problem, I'm going to continue looking at it. Maybe it's not any of this at all, but I'm fairly certain. I'm making an educated guess based off of what I've learned off the internet. I'm fairly certain that the hard drive writing speed is the problem. So, with that in mind, I basically have to deal with this until I can get a better laptop or a better computer. It's a pain, but I'm gonna keep working on it, and I want to do so as efficiently as possible so that I can continue giving you guys high quality content that you can enjoy. Well, that's all the news I have for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!